Hi, my name is Dan, and I work at the City of Maple Ridge in corporate planning. This is the first video of our education program around our financial planning processes. This video is called Understanding Your Tax Notice. The first thing you should know is that the value of all properties is determined by an independent organization called the BC Assessment Authority. They monitor the sale of properties around BC and adjust the values based on the size of the building, the age of the building, the total size of the lot, and other considerations. This information is then given to the city each year. You can learn more about this process at bcassessment.ca. Their website has information on how assessments are calculated, how to appeal an assessment, and has all of the data so you can compare your assessment to that of your neighbors. The city takes the data provided by the Assessment Authority and calculates the amount of property taxes applicable to each home. For more information about the relationship between assessed values and taxation, take a look at the detailed explanatory video provided by the BC Assessment Authority titled Understanding Property Assessments and Property Taxes. The link can be found in the description below. Each year, at the beginning of June, the city mails out a tax notice to all property owners in the city. I want to help you understand all of the items that are part of this notice. Let's take a look at a typical single-family home in Maple Ridge owned by the Doe family. The first thing you should know is that the tax notice includes more than the City of Maple Ridge taxes and utilities. The provincial government and other agencies use the local governments to collect other taxes and levies. Let's look at the items in the Collected for Other Governments and Agencies category on your tax notice. The city collects the school levy, and the city submits this amount through to the province of BC. They set the school levy based on the budget to operate schools across the province and inform the local government what the tax rate is annually. In addition to the school taxes, there are also amounts collected for the Greater Vancouver Regional District, TransLink, and amounts to fund the operation of BC Assessment and the Municipal Finance Authority in BC. The combination of these other government collections can represent a quarter of John and Jane Doe's annual taxes. Let's skip down to the section called Utility Services. These amounts cover the cost of delivering water, sewer, and recycling services to homeowners. For those citizens who have a well or are on septic field and don't have access to the network, you are not charged for these services. The City of Maple Ridge is part of the Metro Vancouver Regional Water and Sewer Network. These utilities ensure that we have some of the best water in the world delivered from mountain reservoirs to your home. The Regional Sewer Network ensures that wastewater is treated after it is used and collected. In Maple Ridge, there is Blue Box recycling service that is included on the bills for residential properties that receive this service. Homes not served by the Recycling Society or condominium owners would not see this on their tax notice. The final section of the annual tax notice is municipal taxes and utilities. There is a section called General Levy that will be the largest item on your tax notice. We've created a special video that covers what services are delivered to homeowners. You can access this video at the address on the screen. Let's talk about some of these items. There is a drainage improvement levy. That is money that's collected to finance continuous investments in improving the systems that remove surface water around the community. City spaces have a lot of services that do not allow water to penetrate, like concrete and asphalt. So we have to build and maintain a stormwater system that allows the water to flow from these surfaces to creeks and streams and eventually into the Fraser River and points beyond. This is different than the sewer and wastewater systems. There is also a Parks and Recreation Improvements Levy, which is a specific tax allocation to pay for investments in new sports field and recreation facilities for area youth. This amount is separated out of the general section to reflect that there is a specific plan in place and timeline where the projects will be fully funded. Levies are used to be transparent about a large investment that the city is making that changes service levels. For example, In the late 90s, the city transitioned from a volunteer fire department to today's fire protection levels that use a combination of professional full-time firefighters supplemented with paid-on-call personnel. There was a fire master plan levy for a number of years to fund the transition to this new service model. That levy was blended with the general increase once the new model became the base level of service. That's a quick look at the items that are part of your annual tax notice. The next video in our series will provide you with a breakdown of the services that are a part of the general levy portion of your annual tax notice. That video is called How Your Tax Dollars Are Spent. If you have any questions, please email us at finance@mapleridge.ca. Go to the address on the screen for links to all of our publications and reports. The information for this video comes from our annual Citizens Report publication. That document and the annual report allows you to take a detailed look at city finances. Thank you for taking the time to view this video.